What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Kecleon Media, and welcome back for some more Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 12, and coming into today, we are sitting at a record of 17-5, so a 12-game differential, and this is episode number 12. Coincidence? I think not. Who knows? Alright, so today we have two battles, obviously. We're going to see if we can push on to a 14-game differential, which would be great, honestly. I'd be really happy with that. As for the team here, we have our Araki Helmet, Slowbro, we have Life Orb, Starmie, Choice Scarf, Flygon, Assault Vest, Kecleon, Eviolite, Scyther with Swords Dance, and Focus Sash Galvantula. Now, Scyther's the only one that hasn't actually seen the battlefield. We're going to change that today. Definitely. Even if it comes down to the last battle and I have to bring Scyther, that's what it's just going to be. We have to bring Scyther. We can't just have him be on the team and never get in a match. That's crazy. Either way, as we're getting started today, just a friendly little reminder in case you guys haven't done so already and you would like to show your support to the channel and the series and all that fun stuff, you can do so by clicking that like button right below this video or leaving your thoughts down in the comment section below. It's always good stuff down there. A lot of really great people down there too. So if you haven't left a comment and you've been watching for a while or whatever, don't be shy about responding to somebody that already put a comment down there or just writing your own comment, because seriously, a lot of the people on this channel are just super, super nice, great people. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky, honestly. Very, very lucky to have you guys here. Alright, so here we go. This is a pretty cool looking team, other than the likely Mega Salamence, of course. We have Metagross, Sceptile, Glade, which I guess could be Mega too. I mean, I guess he's got 4 Pokemon that could be Mega. We have the Greninja and then the Rhyperior too, which is kind of different for Battle Spot. You don't see a lot of Rhyperior. Now, looking at this team, Scyther could be a good addition because it can take out the Glade, potentially, and it could take out the Sceptile, potentially, too. So, I'm going to lead off with Kecleon because it's pretty good as a wall breaker, honestly. It does a lot of damage, even if it goes down quickly. So, we'll bring the Scyther second, and then, I guess Slowbro, just because of the fact that there's a threat of a Mega Metagross or Mega Salamence. And I don't want to do all that work and be down to 1 Pokemon and then get swept because Mega Salamence is too strong. So we'll see what happens. We're going to lead off with Kecleon, who has been doing a lot of work in this session. In the last episode, it took out a Cresselia, and that was impressive. That was darn impressive. And I think it was physically defensive Cresselia, too. Alright, so we're leading off against a Sceptile here, which is perfect because it should be a special attacker, and we have an Assault Vest and some decent natural special defense. I don't know why I can't pronounce words today. Oh my goodness. I guess I've been recording too long. Who knows? I'm going to go for a Power-Up Punch, because why not? We want to get our attack up. So we see the Mega Evolution. There's the beautiful Mega Sceptile. At least we don't have to worry about Mega Salamence or Mega Metagross. And he has the Focus Blast. That's going to hurt. I should have went for Shadow Sneak predicting that, but I did not. Brings us all the way down to 69 HP. Haha, 69. And that actually did some decent damage there. Now, because Sceptile, or Mega Sceptile, usually has 4 attacks, I feel pretty comfortable just going for Sucker Punch here. And at +1 attack with Stab, I feel like this is just going to one-shot this thing from that point. And it does! Mega Sceptile is no match for the powerful Assault Vest Kecleon. He's a monster. Or she is a monster, I should say. Her nickname is Linda. I keep calling it a he, and that's very insulting to females everywhere. Greninja is here, and we don't want to go for a Sucker Punch because, obviously, although the Greninja is most likely going to just attack us, I don't feel like that's a good idea. I feel like, you know what, actually, let's just go for it. Why not? Because I don't know if we're going to survive or hit. So let's at least try to get some damage off. And that does so much damage. Holy cannoli, Batman. Okay, never mind. That was a critical hit. That's why. And Hydro Pump, I'm assuming is going to take us out, but we did a decent chunk of damage there. Just kidding. Kecleon survives with 11 HP. And now that you're pure water type, we can just go for a Shadow Sneak, and that's going to take you out. I'm not even going to take the risk of the Sucker Punch. That should definitely take out this Greninja from there, and it does. So Kecleon taking out 2 Pokemon in a row. We got a little bit of help from that crit. But I'll take it. And out comes Metagross. Are we going to see a Kecleon sweep? I think we are, because we can just go for a Sucker Punch. We're at +1. I don't know if Metagross is going to survive that. It's going to be close. I mean, we get Stab off of it, 80 base power, it's super effective. Metagross doesn't have, well, it does have decent defense. I don't know what I'm talking about. It has over 100 base defense. But it's not gonna matter. Kecleon sweeping an entire team. Down goes the Metagross. That is why you don't steal from Kecleon's shop. Right there, that is why he will unleash the power. I mean, she will unleash the power. They'll all unleash the power. They have friends, too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that attempt to get Scyther into a match was bad. That was a fail right there. We get the victory. It's going to bring us up to a record of 18-5. That's a 13-game differential. I don't even know how many we've won in a row. Quite a few. It's pretty darn good. I'm happy. I'm very happy with how this team is performing. I'm extra happy with Kecleon. That is just incredible. Alright, so we have to get Scyther involved. So that means, Kecleon, you can't be sweeping entire teams. How am I supposed to get Scyther involved if we have people sweeping entire teams? Maybe I should just lead off with Scyther. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. I feel like this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. We have Sylveon, Tyranitar, that could be Mega Tyranitar. Definitely going to be Mega Lopunny. Then we have Landorus T, Talonflame, and Rotom Wash. Haven't seen a lot of Talonflames recently, which is kind of surprising. Not that I'm complaining. I'm pretty sure it's still in the top 10 as far as Pokemon used on BattleSpot. I did check out that list on the Pokemon GL website. Kangaskhan is still up there. Garchomp, Talonflame, what else? Salamence. All the things that you would think would be up there. So that is that. I guess we have to choose Scyther. We have Slowbro. I brought Kecleon. I'm a little bit afraid to just lead off with Kecleon because we're just going to see a sweep. I can feel it. And my cat is choosing a really bad time to, once again, chew on bags while I'm recording. Maybe I should just go on a bag throwing out spree. Seriously, like every video I recorded today is just, there's a point in which I'm yelling at my cat to stop chewing on bags because they're loud. And I don't know if you guys can even hear it. But, yeah. Yeah, that's what we get for having cats and not locking them out while we have recordings going on. Anyway, Tyranitar is here. And we're going to see a sand stream come up. So, that kind of stinks, I guess, because that increases his special defense. That's not going to stop me from going from a Scald here, or going for a Scald. He is just going to switch out. And we're going to see Rotom Wash come out. If we're lucky here, we'll get a burn and get some residual damage going. And we are not going to be lucky. He does get hurt by the Sandstorm. Doesn't appear as though he's showing lefties. So that doesn't really help us as far as what this thing's item is. It could be an offensive variant. With Choice Specs or Choice Scarf. It could be defensive. It could have a Citrus Berry. Or it could even be Resto Chesto. So that would be with the Chesto Berry, obviously. Kind of want to switch in Kecleon here. Because if you're just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp right off the bat, that's fine by me. We can just Facade and Facade and Facade. And if Tyranitar wants to come out, we can Power Up Punch you. That's 4 times super effective. No, we just see the Volt Switch. So that doesn't do that much at all. Of course, it does kind of add up, you know, all that chip damage with the Sandstorm and everything. Kecleon does not like chip damage. We'll see what he wants to go out into here. It's going to be the Talonflame, which is also going to be hurt by the Sandstorm, as is Kecleon. And we're probably going to want to switch here. Even though this Talonflame is most likely Choice Banded or with a Sharp Beak and is going to go for a U-turn here. Especially knowing that I have a Slowbro. I'm going to go into Slowbro anyway. Because at least we can dish out some Rocky Helmet passive damage, and that kind of did a lot. That's probably choice banded. But at least, yeah, like I said, we did some chip damage with the Rocky Helmet there. So we know this full team now. We have Talonflame, Tyranitar, which could still be Mega, we're not sure. And then the Rotom Wash. So that is what we're looking at. Slowbro should be able to handle the Talonflame and possibly the Tyranitar, although we probably have to be at full health to be able to handle it, or get lucky and get a burn. So that is a thing. If he doesn't get Dragon Dances up, Scyther can come in and Brick Break it too. So that could help. It's kind of tempting to just go for a Slack Off here, and it would be kind of risky to go for a Scald, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to fish for that burn here. He is going to show the Mega Evolution, which means he's probably a Dragon Dance set. And there is the Dragon Dance, so T-Wave or a burn would help, really. But we're going for Scald this turn, so we really need to hope that we pull a burn here. We're going to be in trouble. Come on. That kind of did a lot of damage. Wow. And no burn. That's not good. That is not good. I really would have preferred a burn on the Tyranitar even to the Rotom. This is a problem because this Tyranitar might be able to outspeed Scyther after a Dragon Dance or two. And Kecleon has two forms of priority in Shadow Sneak and the Sucker Punch, but both of them are resisted by Tyranitar. I'm going to try to get some recovery going with the Regenerator there, and I'm going to switch in Kecleon here on the predicted Crunch, which should take Kecleon out, but judging by the rest of the team, which we already have seen, no rhyme intended there, Kecleon was not going to do much. And at least the Sandstorm is going to subside, so Scald will do a little bit more damage. We could take a risk and see if Scyther is going to outspeed after a Dragon Dance, but I don't know that it will. I do not know that it will. So I'm going to go in with Slowbro because that's really my only chance. I know I can take one Crunch even at +1. So the question is, do I want to go for the risky play here and go for another Scald, or do I want a T-Wave? I think we have to go for the burn. I think that's the only way we're going to win here. So he's going to go for the Crunch. He is going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. We need no defense drops, too. Wow, that did so much. We do get a defense drop, but it's not going to matter. It did more than I had anticipated. I kind of forgot for some reason that he was +1. Mega Tyranitar at +1 is nothing to fool around with, and still no burn. That really stinks because that burn would have taken him out from there, and now we're going to have to sacrifice something. Depends. Will Scyther survive a hit? Can I switch in Scyther here and save Slowbro just for a Talonflame? I'm going to go for a Slack Off. And he's going to go for a Crunch. That means that Slowbro is donezo, but Tyranitar is donezo as well because of the Rocky Helmet. So I think this is going to be a loss. I'm thinking this is going to be a loss because Slowbro is going to go down, and he's got Talonflame and Rotom Wash left, both of which win against Scyther. So I would need to be able to get up all these Swords Dances, and even with that, I mean, Choice Banded Brave Bird from a Talonflame would definitely be able to take Scyther out, I would think, even through the Eviolite. If I was running Focus Sash, it'd be a different story. I have to go for the Swords Dance here. But I don't even think we're going to get by this Rotom. We can try. I'm not going to give up. Especially because this is the first time that Scyther is on screen in the last 3 episodes, even though he's been on the team the whole time. He just goes for the T-Bolt. That does like 90% basically. And if we go for a Roost here, you know, it won't be super effective because we lose our flying typing. I don't know if that's going to do anything for us. I don't know that it's going to do anything for us at all. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and he connects on that. I was kind of hoping he wasn't carrying it for some strange reason. But that is not the case. And unless we get a super ultra mega crit here, we're kind of screwed. I'm not going to play the Roost game. We'll just go for a Brick Break, and that does absolutely no damage whatsoever. There's the T-Bolt, And that is going to be a loss for us as Winfrey goes down. That brings our record to 18-6. So still a 12-game differential. And that's not bad. This team went 5-1 over the course of 3 episodes, so I cannot complain about that at all. Next time, we're bringing an all-new team. I've got some interesting things that I would like to try, including a Mega Evolution that I've never used on this channel. So that's pretty darn exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed the last couple of episodes in this video as well. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.